Welcome, the people of Earth,
and the people of the web, and our friends AI. Hello, new lords. We love you, AI. Polyester Blend loves our AI. In charge.
That's the words. That's why we need AI, because some people can't get better words than in charge people. Oh my God, speaking of charge, you know who's going to be in charge of KTRD, the flagship station, where we do all our broadcasting. You are watching KTRD live right now. But we are going to let Polyester Blend take over at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock here. 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So sit back, get ready for 2 hours of fun and greatness and friendship and love and attempt of humor and unedited stream of consciousness activity. So glad you're here with us on a St. Patty's Day. Ooh, maybe a wee leprechaun. I don't know if I should do that accent anymore. You know that every Monday, the end of a rainbow is at the Schledio and KTRD. Get yourself a nice Guinness, nice Irish something. You don't have to. It doesn't have to have alcohol. It could be one of those chocolate coins. Everyone loves those really bad chocolate coins. Oh, it's gold, but I guess we spent all the money on the gold wrapper because the chocolate sucks. Always a disappointment. Hey, kids, candy. Oh, awesome. What is it? It's the chocolate covered, the cold coins. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. Dude, no. They're just, if they say they have candy, it's bullshit. They got just the chocolate coins. Yeah, it's no good. Stay away from them. Don't stay away from Polyester Blend, coming up in 12 minutes time. 12 minutes time till another rendition. Monday Night Prappa. Polyester Blend. Oh, so many things to go through here. And people, you thought there wouldn't be a show. You thought there wouldn't be a show. Poly Blend. People, we are broadcasting live from inside the Polyester Blend Schledio. For those who don't know, we are, of course, broadcasting. There's our shed in the West Desert. That's what it looks like, and this is our broadcasting range out there in the West Desert. North Gold Hill is covered. Not much of a broadcast range, but what we do is we hand it over to Polyester Blend, and we hit the interwebs with this show. This is what it looks like inside of that shed. You're like, what's going inside of that shed? This is all the way out in the West Desert, people. That's what the shed looks like on the outside. This is what it looks like in the inside. Speaking of the inside, if you want to know what's going to happen on tonight's show, you'd have to look in the inside of this old brain. But I will say you're going to have to, if you were to do that, magic school bus style, get inside the old noggin. A lot of goo, a lot of mucus. Ugh. Like if Ghostbusters 2, which Lord knows I must get to. Watched a lot of movies this weekend while I was sick. I've got lots of ideas, lots of theories on that. It's Ghostbusters 2 business. Think about that. Think about that. Where they're covered in the slime, the goop. That Vigo the Carpathian has sentenced upon the fine people of New York City. That goo that they're covered in. That's what it would look like. That's what you would look like after going through my brain, trying to see what's going on tonight's Polyester Blend. Don't go there. Don't magic school bus into my brain right now. You'd be in trouble. You'd be in trouble. Hot Todd. Hot Toddy. Speaking of hot little toddies, we got a hot Polyheads crew assembling as we speak. In fact, I should probably send them the thing. Polyester blend will start in 9 minutes. 9 minutes, everybody. Get settled in. Get what you need. Start doing those dishes. Start doing those taxes. Yeesh, sorry. This is supposed to be a relaxing show, not a freak me out show. But people, the Doge don't need that money. So you know what? Save it. Polyester blend says it here first, folks. Don't do your taxes. Save Elon and his little miscreants a lot of time. They're just going to give it back to you. They're just going to send it back to you. Don't give them the fucking money. What, do you want a big old paycheck from Doge? By the way, Doge. Doge my pants listening to that. The email has been sent. A link to the to the Zoom. I'm also going to put it in the YouTube chat. Join the Zoom if you want. Now, a lot of you, even for one question. If you join, I'm going to tell you right now, I want you to join. But you might not last the entire time. Might boot you. It's the rights I have in the captain's chair. The old captain's chair. Oh, God. I do need to blow my nose because I'll get to that. We got a sick puppy over here. Sick puppy. But people, we will be back in exactly 8 minutes. 9 p.m. Polyester blend. We've got a wonderful point of order, Polycorp before that. Little movie discussion as well. Point of order, stand up from Pat Munger here tonight. He'll do the jokes, and if you laugh a bunch, we love it. Also, we'll do a punch up with him if we need to punch these jokes up. Utah Cities quiz. Apparently, I didn't know this, the most, according to the internet, and who trusts that these days, we're doing a cities quiz from the county that has apparently the most Irish ethnicity, heritage, according to the internet. So look that up and plan out where we might be doing a Utah Cities quiz, a doozy here tonight. And then topics, really becoming a flagship of this show. But we must discuss the topics, must get ideas of your thoughts. Please join us if you want. That'll be in the second hour of Polyester. Why don't we end at 11 p.m. with a little bit of Limp Bizkit crew? Talk about what we need to. Am I right?
The only thing you have ever cared about in your life is nugs, chilling, and grinding.
That's true. That's very true. Polyester blend, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I'm going to go blow my nose so I have at least some nasal capacity as we do the show. Polyester blend coming up in 6 minutes, 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Poly blend.
Oh, yes.
Poly blend.
4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. A polyester blend. Launches off. From the Bay of the Schledio. Who will join us here tonight is a good question. We have people out and about. Out and about. Well, you know what? Others might join. Oh, fuck it. I'm telling you, people. It's sickness business. Enjoy your health if you got it. I'm telling you. It's garbage. If you don't. Total fucking bullshit. I don't know why we don't have this on the soundboard. This needs to be in here.
Bullshit. That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
You know what? That's what we're going to do as we prepare for the show here tonight.
Alcohol, liquor, booze.
It's only a game. I want you to put the chicken fingers down.
You know what? I love you. I love you, Bruce, but we really need to replace it. People, you're watching a live drop being added to the show. I love you, Bruce, but we're done with that one. Here we go.
Bullshit. That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
Okay. Wait, stop. So that's how we record it there. Let's play it back. Make sure it sounds good. Might be a little loud. I'm going to have to probably turn it down a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's
Total fucking bullshit.
okay. Oh. I like me saying K after that.
Bullshit. That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
Oof. Ooh, I love it. I love it. So then I have to rename it. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. We don't get it called that no more. We don't get it called. Total bullshit. Ah!
Bullshit. That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
You know what's not bullshit? The fine people here at Polyester Blend putting on a show for you. We are all working hard. We're working so hard for you. Through health, any health business. I'll fucking die on the show. I don't care. Oosh, don't say that, and then they'll clip that out like he said he would die on the show. Whoops. Whoops.
God damn it, no!
That's what I would say to it.
The only thing you have ever
Yeah, we already heard that.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I know. We've done another show. It's 9 p.m. We must hand the reins over. Let's hand the reins over from KTRD, the Schledio, to Polyester Blend.
Poly blend.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. It's time to get the show started. It's 9 p.m. It's time for Polyester Blend, this special St. Patrick's Day. Let's enjoy it.
Lake City, Utah. It's also
Come on.
I'm
KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day.
Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 MHz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence.
Got that right. Got that right. Oh. People.
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? You don't do.
Oh my God.
And you're...
Attention. For the next 4 minutes and 10 seconds, this station will be conducting a test.
Oh my God. We will be conducting a test. But I'm going to tell you right now, the test has been seriously successful for some time now. That's right. We're back on a Monday. Tuesday was fine, but Mondays are nights. It's time for another edition of Polyester Blend Live. Let's go!
Sure.
Oh, people. Oh, people. We are live in the Schledio, 9:03. Coming to you from the fine chambers of the Schledio in Rose Park, Utah. Some would call this the masturbation minute. Because it's a guy going solo. No, we're not solo. We're with all the fine people out there in the wonderful interwebs. I'm your good friend Ryan Schlegel, riding solo right now. More friends will join as time goes on, as time allows. Ugh, people. You didn't know how close this show wasn't going to happen. You're watching this, you're like, I'm excited, I'm pumped. What are they going to do? You almost didn't even get to have those emotions. It was like a bad time travel where it never would have existed. If we went through with one of the many dimensions we should have gone with, the likelihood this show would not have happened is more likely than not. You're in the universe in which you're in this the rare air that a show happened here tonight. Because I'm telling you, people, I was down and out. Sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. How sick are these dogs? I hope they're not that sick. I love doggies. I love them. But I was down and out, people. Zonked out. I slept the other way. I should have gone. When I went this way. I was out. Dead. To the world. Would you want entertainment from Ryan Schlegel? Not this last weekend. Not this last weekend. I was dead. Dead on arrival. Speaking of dead on arrival, I love these guys showing up exactly when they're supposed to. Always doing a great job of that. But I will say, as much as I'm going to give shit to one guy, this guy coming from later but better than the other guy, capital of Southern California, our good friend Ryan Bradford, our Ed McMahon. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm just coming in. Obviously.
What time does Polyester Blend start?
I don't know. It used to start at 7. Somehow it moved. Then 7:30. Now 8. Who knows what time?
That's such a great answer. It's like going back to college when you answered, how many years ago did this thing happen? And you answered it right because it was 5 years ago. And then 5 years later, you go back and you're like, you got it wrong. And you're like, well, when I last took the test, that was right. You know, it's like, well, buddy, things change, evolve. You know what I'm saying? Evolve or get out, Ryan Bradford.
Oh, all right. Well, 8:05, I believe, is the start time. 8:06.
Well, we're in Mountain Standard Time, so it's 9:05. Ryan, we're so glad to see you. Why'd you just put down your gullet? Just give it to me straight. What'd you eat?
It went with my usual Monday night pizza from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Pizza Parlano.
Ryan, before the show started, I added a new, I can't believe we haven't done this before. I cannot believe we haven't done this before. But I got rid of, we all love Bruce Springsteen. You and I. Actually, I don't know this. Are you a Bruce Springsteen fan? I don't know if you are or not.
I wouldn't call myself a fan. I like him.
There's a lot of
I like the songs I've heard.
Yes. You know what? Atlantic City? That might be, I mean, seriously, one of my favorite songs. Am I a deep Bruce head? No. No, I'm not.
Well, they blew up the chicken man in Philly last night. Now they blew up.
So good, so good. I don't want to get dinged. We'll get dinged if we keep doing that. Ryan, by the way, we did post on Instagram our new home of Polyester Blend. We are live out there. Share with your friends. More information, fun stuff coming up on all things Polyester Blend will be done through our Instagram, Polyester Blend Live. We are posted there. Ryan, but let me get back to the business at hand. What was I talking about? I have no memory. What was I saying? Do you even remember what I was saying?
I mean, I saw the graphic. I thought you were going to talk about maybe being St. Patty's Day.
Yes!
St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. Someone to remember. Oh, join the chat if you want to. We got a full night here. Full night of Polyester Blend. Ryan, we must open the courts because I noticed something that you are not wearing and something I am wearing, but actually this goes to a greater thing I have. We might have done a show on St. Patrick's Day in the past, but I have no memory of it. Ryan, we must open the great courts. It's time to go to let's go to the Polyhead Courts. People, this week's case. St. Pat Nix? What do we nix, Ryan? What do we nix? Well, Ryan, I'll take the stand because you'll be the judge here this week, Ryan. I am saying, and I am asking, I am suing everyone out there in America. Enough with the green shit on St. Patrick's Day. I was running around trying to find a hat that had green, and then I was like, the fuck am I doing? The fuck is this bullshit? Ryan, I noticed you're not even wearing green. Where do you stand on this?
It's a stupid holiday. I'm sorry if we have any Irish.
I didn't say that. Let's start easy.
Let me back up. Stupid
please,
holiday.
Let's.
Yeah. I don't want to be on the jury or the
you don't want to be the judge.
Stand.
You don't want to be the judge on this.
I am just not into the. It's a holiday for 20-year-olds for drinking.
I love that, Ryan. I love that. This guy's coming in. He drinks like a 20-year-old at least every hour on the hour. Robert Gerke.
Yes, ma'am.
Question for you.
Just getting ready to go out drinking.
I got 3 car bombs light up, and then I'm going to go out and get wasted. Gerke, question for you. This week's case is St. Pat Nix, and what are we nixing? Wearing green on St. Patrick's Day. Can we just, Poly Court, formally declare that this is over? What are your thoughts?
I mean, it seems like it's fun for kids, but I think once you become an adult, you don't plan your wardrobe around trivial things. You just got to look professional. Like Ryan does.
All right, I like where you guys are going. I think we figured something out here. Order in the court. I think here's what it is. And let you guys let me know where we're wrong. After the age of 30, I'll be lenient. After the age of 30, this green bullshit, no more wearing green. And in fact, I recommend you don't wear green. Gerke, you go first.
You are wearing green, though.
Gerke, you are held in contempt. All void. You're done. Ryan Bradford, I need a clear-minded judge here.
Get rid of the green. Yeah, get rid of it. Don't make people wear green. In elementary school, it's fun to pinch people who are not wearing green. That's right. Get that green off of your fucking head.
It's been sentenced. No more green for people over 30 years old on St. Patrick's Day. Get out of here with this horse shit. Good work, guys. We're starting out strong. Speaking of starting out strong, we must get to the shot. Now, Gerke, you have the possessed voices again here tonight. You're always good with those possessed voices on your microphone. I know, buddy. I know. Just work on it. Work on it, for Christ's sakes. People, we must go to it. Ryan, you know what we do at the beginning of the show. In fact, I can't believe we did it already without it. But Ryan, we must go to the shot heard around the world. We must see if I get this basketball in, Ryan. We're gonna have a good show. Now we're already off to a good, a good start, right, Ryan? I mean, it might not even be declared without the shot. But your thoughts, Ryan?
I think it's going to be great. I think you're going to make it. I think it's going to be a great show.
I know.
And if you don't make it, then it's going to be the worst show we've ever had.
Okay, Ryan, you're right. Not just if I make it, it's going to be a bad show. If I don't make this, worst show ever. Here we go.
Oh. Yeah? Wait, that go in?
Oh boy.
Well, guys, I gotta go.
I just strip off my sweatshirt and I'm wearing green, like a green chroma key suit, green man, if you will.
Oh, Schledio, you got something to say?
This is my new voice. You guys like it? It's a new voice for the Schledio. I hope it's okay.
It's very weird, but sure. Schledio, what's going on?
I just want to make sure you're okay, Ryan. You were so sick this weekend. You were laid out in the Schledio all weekend.
I was, Schledio. You got me there, bud. You got me there. I was sick as a dog right on that couch trying to quarantine so I didn't get Steph sick. And I was zonked out here. I was zonked out.
I knew you were sick, but you haven't yet talked about your favorite movies that you watched this weekend.
Don't, Schledio, don't.
No, Ryan, you seem to really love that incredible. You watched not only
So glad I'm here to see this.
Hi, Clay, it's Schledio. How are you? I haven't seen you for a minute. It's so good to see you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, buddy.
Oh, we just talked about that. But I was just going to ask Ryan Schlegel. He was so sick. I was worried about him because he watched not only the first Men in Black, he then watched the second Men in Black, and then he watched the third Men in Black. I was so worried about him. Like, that's a sick puppy who watches all three of those.
Who's that guy? Who's that third dude in the third Men in Black?
I could tell you all about it. It's the great Josh Brolin.
That's Brolin? What's he doing?
Well, Schledio calls me out. I'm embarrassed. But Ryan, Clayton, Gerke. Yes, I did. Yes, I did watch all three of the Men in Blacks in a row. I don't need to feel shame for that. I've never seen the second or third one. Of course, I had the first one on a VHS because I was a child of the 90s. But
look at Twin Towers in the background, huh?
If you have, right? If you have any questions about this, first of all, Clay doesn't sound like he's seen any of these, but let's go with Ryan.
I saw Men in Black 1 in the movie theater.
Whoa, Ryan Bradford, where are you at with Men in Black?
It's been a long time since I've seen the first one, but I remember it being great. I remember we came back from our Europe trip to see Men in Black 2. We
left early from our trip. We left early to see Men in Black.
We left. Entire class. We gotta go. Men in Black 2 is coming out.
Molotov cocktail, the Eiffel Tower, and then we gotta go. America's doing it again.
Flew a plane into the Pentagon. This time we did it for real.
9/11 was us trying to get back to watch.
God.
I remember being sorely disappointed. That was the summer, I believe, that we also saw X versus Sever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very unfortunate summer of movies.
It was a bad time for movies. Gerke, where are you at the Men in Black series? Oh, sorry. He got his mind erased. He got the whatever it's called, and he looked right into it. Clay,
I was muted. I only saw the first one, so
okay.
I can't really judge the series.
So let me set the scene real quick, you guys. So I slept all day Saturday. I was sick as a dooge. That's the new phrase. That's where we do it. Sick as a douche. And I was like, I need something. I'm in and out of sleep, and It's now like 11:30 on Saturday night. I've been sleeping for like 12 hours. I'm just going to put something to hopefully put me back to sleep. See, Girk's got it. Girk's got it.
I was also sick, and I'm still recovering.
We're hot toddy, baby. Hot toddy.
That's why I muted myself, and then I unmuted myself because you made fun of me, and then I started coughing. And it's just like
the way you guys say it back when I do these things. I'm so sorry because it is a horror. You can't win. You just can't win. But then
anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say I was trying to get back to sleep with Men in Black. I watched the entire thing, Clay. I watched the entire Men in Black 1.
Wow.
And I go, well, I'm still awake. You know what will definitely make me fall asleep? Men in Black 2. Awake the entire time. Watch the entire thing. And it realized it's 2002. Not a lot of hard 9/11 stuff, even though it's a post 9/11 movie, right? Like, but they don't lean into it. It's not like Spider-Man where they have the whole bridge scene where like, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Don't get a lot of that in there. It is like,
is it just constantly them flashing their little mind eraser at the screen to try to make you forget? I mean, this was before we were not trying to forget.
That's so true. We were trying, but maybe the whole premise of the movie plays against what we were trying to do. Never forget. They're always trying to forget. Now, there's certain bits in this movie I'm not opposed to. This whole bit, if anyone remembers, there's a couple of like, that's a deep cut. The Barry Seinfeld who made the Addams Family movies. Remember, Ryan? Did you ever watch those Addams Family movies?
Yeah, no, he's
pretty serviceable.
Makes some good movies.
Yeah, and he's the cinematographer for the Coen brothers for a long time. The thing is that here's my biggest problem, and this will be so deep cut, you guys won't even know what's going on. The first Men in Black is all about Kay, Tommy Lee Jones' character, pining for a love that he didn't get to have because he chose to go with the Men in Black. And at the end of the movie, he retires and he's able to become a part of this relationship. The whole premise of the first movie is that he's waiting to have this unrequited love. Unrequited love? What's the word? So anyway.
That works.
So he doesn't fucking get the love. And the movie does. The second movie starts so quick with Will Smith going, and then you divorced, and then she broke up with you. So just like, boom, it's over. It's over. And then the third one, and there's like another relationship. And then the third one's about a whole entire other relationship. And it's like this case seems kind of like I'm kind of worried about him. He was like, I think he's just like a notorious bad love. Like he's super in love, but then not really because he has like 70 ladies on the side. I'm worried about this K character. Anyway, that's why my new coming book.
Wait.
Yeah.
So is Men in Black 3, did it also have Will Smith, Tommy Lee?
Yeah, but Tommy is definitely in his older vibe, right? So Clay brought it up. He's like, wait, who's this guy? They brought in a ringer, and it's a time travel story.
With Josh Brolin plays.
Brolin's young K. It's actually, it's like you could tell it's so influenced by Mad Men. Oh my God, is it Mad Men influenced? But it's actually good. But then they stuff, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but man, they stuff in this thing at the end that's like, all right.
And this was post No Country for Old Men with the Brolin, Tommy Lee Jones.
I was going to say, the whole time I was like, I couldn't believe. I was like, these two guys were like the epicenter, like they were a part of one of the greatest movies of this century, and yet this is what they followed up with, where it's like, let's put them together in Men in Black 3. Again, none of them were.
They should have done like Mad Men in Black, and you could have had like Don Draper writing slogans for the aliens or something.
Kirk, you're already...
Kirky, get the fucking joke out of your fucking mouth.
You are on it. I mean, Clay, odds of you ever watching any of these movies. Now, if you get sick, I'm telling you, they're a great like fever dream kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it would take some real deep illness.
Okay.
Possibly some kind of mental compromisation.
And by the way, Clay, you're wearing your sunglasses on your head just like Men in Black would, unless you need to neuralize me. So I'm glad that you're still wearing that. Clay, see? Woo! Now, Clay, give it to me straight, my friend. Give it to me straight.
What up?
When you get sick, and I think Gerke and I have the same thing, kind of a flu, just sleepy. I'm okay, like just sleepy, lethargic. What's your go-to? Tea on the couch with a movie? Do you have a set movie? Do you want to listen to? What do you like to do to pass the time when you have a flu, Clay?
I like to sleep.
I
just like to sleep.
Do you turn off everything and it's just silence until you fall asleep, or do you have something on in the background?
I might make an attempt at binge watching something, but I'll never make it through in a whole episode without falling asleep.
That's what I'm saying. Ryan, what is your routine when you get a little sickness? What do you do?
I'm a movie guy.
Yeah, same.
Just the worst kind of 80s movie, 80s horror.
That's why, well, you would do 80s horror. That's why I picked this. I was like,
oh, 80s horror.
Now, I think, because the only way I'm going to watch this Marvel business, never going to watch that shit unless I'm in a fever dream, because it's kind of fun because I'm like out of it and it like seeps into my brain. I don't know. I was having crazy dreams. Men in Black, I'm telling you, no good. I didn't get to the fourth one. But we're gonna get to
Johnny Knoxville is in part 2.
Oh, and
right?
It's rough technology, Ryan. They tried doing these 2-head thing, and it's just not there yet. It's just it's a little rough. He just like you could I kind of appreciate it because it's so low budget for a very high budget movie, but it's like they didn't let him cook. They didn't let Johnny cook. You know what I mean?
Let him cook.
Let his head get hit by like a bull. You know what I mean, Ryan? Like
yeah,
like they didn't like bring.
We weren't at bad grandpa level.
No.
Yet.
I personally watched 4 basketball games and 2 hockey matches. So.
Oh, dude. Well, we'll get to hockey in a second because I got
sports. That's a good sick thing.
We're gonna get to that because there's some big news here tonight. Well, kind of big news.
I wish I caught. Go ahead.
Oh, please, Clay.
I'm saying like I could use a flu, this week. March Madness, just basketball all day, every day.
When is that? Oh, well, hold on. We'll get to sports. I want to get to sports because we're going to have some sports here. Real quick, I need to go through these because I have some of these that I got to clear from the docket, you guys. And I need your help. I need your help, for God's sake. So we go not to the Schledio, but we go to the table. I don't know if I brought this up before that I wrote this card and I'm still trying to understand what it means. I think I brought it up last week. I need everyone to chime in again. I wrote this and I'm still trying to figure it out. Of possibility. Ryan, do you remember me showing this to you before?
No. I don't know where that could have come from.
Ryan, it's in one of my like post note stupors. I'm just trying to think of ideas and I wrote of possibility. Ryan, what would you think?
Is it an OnlyFans possibility?
I think
PBL
right
OnlyFans?
I think that's the right answer. This next one I love a lot. It reads, we have had to remember Utah knew there are more memories of Utah being created. I think that's what I mean by it. Like, now we have to remember there's more memories of Utah being created because there's more people living here. So there's more memories coming out of Utah now than there ever has, with the amount of people that live here. I mean, what does that mean, Ryan? What does this mean? I don't know.
This is like the sound of one hand clapping.
I know. Here we go. Next one, Ryan. Grunge artists are more shaven than any other artists for their rebelliousness. So I was trying to think like Kurt Cobain shaved more than like a normal dude these days. Like grunge artists were more shaved.
Well, I mean, he was pretty scruffy in New York when they were doing their live in New York.
Yeah, but like he's not shaved, but I would just say like I think that like grunge is more shaved than like they were rebelling against the 60s, and I feel like they had more shaved lead singers than most. I don't know. Do you see where I'm going with this, Clay? You know what I mean?
Actually, I have no idea where you're going with this.
Okay, lead singers of the grunge. I'm telling you, look at these photos.
Are you saying that they shaved?
They're more shaved than modern day artists. I think they shaved more than like a lot of our artists are bearded like us. I think grunge was way less shaved.
I don't think Courtney Love shaved her armpits.
See what well, that's an opposite effect. It's an opposite. But like, let's look at that. Like, okay, what's the lead singer of Alice in Chains?
I mean, like ZZ Top.
Lane Staley.
Lane Staley
was a pioneer of the flavor saver.
Yes, but that's more shaven than not. I think he's a shaved boy. Well, I guess you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I just feel
if you go forward a few years, late 90s, post grunge,
he has his
all those guys are like super shorn, if you will.
I'm just saying. I just feel like grunge doesn't get a lot of. We need to think of grunge as being more shaven than most. Is all I'm trying to say. It's all I'm trying to say here, people. Now,
So despite the name, it's less grungy than some of its progeny.
Thank you. You see where I'm going with that. These are loose thoughts.
Also, beards are just more prevalent these days than.
That's true. This just wasn't the style at the time. Last thing on this, this is for Ryan and Clay, the drummers. You guys, I'm still obsessed with that SNL 50.
Yeah.
And I know Questlove is a talent beyond all talents. I mean, he's making movies now. He's incredible. I was going to ask you guys as drummers, if someone were like, we're going to do a melody here tonight. So Clay, like, you're going to stick behind the drums. Ryan, you're going to stick behind the drums for the entire night.
Like a medley?
So, but like you're going to be the drummer for a series of artists. Mm-hmm. How hard is that? Or is it like, I just need the tempo, or like, what is that like? It's not like you have to be the best drummer ever at that, but just like, could you hang?
No, I mean, any rock group that's playing 4/4, you could muddle your way through anything.
Ryan, true or false?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
I was playing with some people last weekend, and it's kind of the thing. Like, as a drummer, you kind of feel inadequate that you're not more involved in the songwriting, the chords, the progression. But yeah,
unless you're playing prog rock or jazz, like a jazz in a weird time signature with a lot of changes, you can hang pretty quick with any rock song.
See, that's what I want to know, because I don't know this stuff, and it makes me happy to know this.
There's a really cool, marginally cool, I guess, YouTube series where they bring in like really good drummers, studio drummers, or like, big time drummers, and they play a song for them. They get to hear it once, and then they have to try to play it.
Yeah.
And some of it's like pretty challenging stuff, and they usually manage to get through it pretty well.
See, that's what well, watch YouTube. Apparently it has even more fun stuff going on there.
And I think it has the same number of views as Polyblend.
Well, that, my friend, is a low tempo, like one on the every 300th note. Next thing is this. I wrote it down earlier. Just you don't have just one word answer. Ghostbusters 2. Gurky, Ghostbusters 2.
Sure, man.
Okay.
Sorry. Sure.
I really, really enjoyed Ghostbusters 2.
Ryan Bradford.
Ghostbusters 2?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Watched it when I was sick, and I'm like, this movie doesn't.
That was the one with the building, right?
The Statue of Liberty. Yep. The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean by building?
Yes. No, it was the one where they take over a high rise.
Well, the high rise is the first one, and then the second one is the Statue of Liberty breaks through the modern Museum of Art to get Vigo the Carpathian. I'm a dork. Jesus Christ. People, Clay, Ryan, everyone, I'm 39 this year, turning 40. I looked it up just because I wanted to know. That means I would be Don Rickles in the 60s. Don Rickles in the 60s, just so you guys know where I'm at in my life. I would be Don Rickles in the 60s. Last note, haven't seen him for a long time. Chunk the skunk might be gone. We don't know where he is, but he might be gone.
No.
I know, might be gone.
No.
Might have been captured.
He might be skunked.
Might be skunked. Speaking of skunked, this entire local news shit is skunked, but we must get to it. It's time for a segment we love called Point of Order. Order, as we do on this show, and we must say order. People, the grunge artist shaved more than other artists. I'm telling you, look it up. I'm on to something. People, we must get to it. Clay, you take this one. It's basically going, or Gurky, either way, but you guys saw that Trevor Lee, who just, fresh. The stink, the shit, the piss smell of him is fresh off of joining the total piece of shit Hall of Fame. But did you see this, Clay? Did you see this where he liked this business? Do you know what this is?
I mean, I know who Charlie Kirk is, and I'm not looking forward to you pressing play.
It's no video. We're not going to watch that miscreant, but brought to us from the fine people of SLC Reddit. This is from 1J Boise, whatever. But thank you on SLC Reddit for pointing this out.
Anybody, it's like anybody with a microphone and headphones thinks they can do a show these days. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a platform. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm glad people are watching the Polyester blend.
Total fucking bullshit.
Our new drop from David Lynch, R.I.P.
Bullshit.
Love that.
That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
This, of course, is Charlie Kirk. known miscreant, says some prominent black women are low IQ. Got where they are due to the Affirmation Act and at the expense of smarter whites. Unthinkable from a normie conservative 10 years ago. Wokeness has led to the real reaction. And this guy, if you worked with black women, you'll know this to be true. They work. I mean, just vile stuff coming out of my mouth. I'm just reading what I'm hearing here. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
I'm gonna have to chop up that little soundbite and send it around the internet.
But look who,
anyway,
look who liked it.
Trevor Lee. Oh boy. Well, that's some high quality internet sleuthing on your part.
No, on my part, I mean, the great people of SLC abbreviations prize 37 on also.
You got to give I got to give them at least a sliver of the benefit of the doubt, because somebody messaged me the other day. They're like, I didn't know you're into Ben Shapiro. I was like, what? And they did that exact thing, like on Instagram, circled me liking something. I was like, I didn't do that on purpose. That was an accident. I was probably trying to swipe away from it as fast as possible.
Fair enough. And God knows we've.
But I mean, with this guy, I mean, it would kind of.
But you know what? It makes
kind of on brand.
Makes me go back to this though. And guys, real quick. We should have done this earlier. He was added to the Total Piece of Shit Hall of Fame last week. I mean, we know this. He's been added, but here's the thing. He got all the awards, and there's a moment where I think for Polyester Blend, you know, a lot of these got awards, and a lot of them should end up in this way, but I mean, here's the deal. We gave Trevor a lot. We gave him off the bat. We gave Trev the Peabody Award, or sorry, where the Peabody gave him the Peabody Award. We gave him all the awards, including Trev. Oh, sorry, we gave him Trev Peabody, where he dunked himself in piss, and then we gave him this one where he's at Pride with his little hat, and he has to go to Pride. He has to respect love is love and respect all these people just expressing their love. What a nightmare for this guy. But here's the deal. At this point, guys, total banishment. Total banishment. Trevor Lee,
Outer Darkness. What is that?
He's just gone. He's out. We gotta go.
Wow. His head stays in though. His head kind of.
That's true. Well, his head is trying to leave this planet, but at least that forehead, he's got plenty of space. Pete,
I was surprised we already had McKay in there. Like, we were ahead of our time.
I know you said that this week. What did he do? I forgot to add that. I'm sorry. He was the
Sundance's porn guy.
I mean, I didn't even know if you wanted to talk about it though.
I don't even want to talk about it. Okay. It's depressing.
Just know that we have called it for a long time. People called it for a long time. Where even this. I mean, these guys, Clay, they get away with all, and we're trying to point it out here on Polyester.
You know, there's a lot of these folks have disappeared since they were admitted to this prestigious body.
It's true. I did see Mustos is going to do some activity, but Ryan Bradford, just so you know, a guy we added a long time ago, Dan McKay, total piece of shit, came out this week being like, we don't need the Sundance. They don't need to be here anymore. Like, what was his exact quote?
Sundance is porn. I tried to explain that Gurky is porn.
Gurky is porn.
The last thing.
Everyone knows that Gurky's porn. McKay needs to walk up and smell the frickin' petunias.
This coming in, the last thing of point of order today, coming in today, our fair governor, when he's not driving back to San Pete County, when he's not riding the line between, no, I'm against Trump. Oh, no, let's actually do all those things and hate him. Oh, I'm not filing for these things. Writes an opinion article written in the Washington Examiner where he goes, maybe it's not so bad we get rid of the Department of Education. Maybe not so bad. Ryan, you're a man in education. What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, we're all worried. We're all worried about it.
Gurky,
it's not a good thing.
Your thoughts on this?
I mean, it would be undoing an entire department, especially one as big as the Department of Education, is not an easy thing.
Right.
And also, like, we've had some issues in this state with, racist bullying until 11-year-olds kill themselves. And the only person the only entity that intervened on that happened to be the Department of Education.
Jesus Christ. That's exactly, Kirk, the example I was waiting for of why, like, of course, Like,
and then who's going to pay the most? It's poor schools, but they're going to pay the most because they're the ones that need the most federal assistance.
I mean, remember when we had a spate of sexual assaults and rapes on college campuses and nothing was done about it? Got kind of swept under the carpet until, oh, wait, it was the Department of Education that stepped in.
And that's exactly...
that's... Yeah.
I was going to say, Clay, before, just those are the examples people need to know. Not like anyone watching this show needs to know that. But just those are the examples of why it's important. That there was a reason it was created, and there's a reason it's funded, and it's to watch out for those things. You gave just horrific examples of why it should be there. I don't know, Clay. You're fighting against it?
Well, I just think there's a systematic... I'm not fighting against... I'm fighting for the dismantling.
Clay likes it.
Clay likes the bullying.
No, I mean, like with anything, it's the most vulnerable students and most poorest people, poorest counties in the country that are going to pay the most. And minorities, ESL folks, special needs kids, like the list goes on and on.
Also, they administer the entire student loan program. Kind of not a small...
Well, that'll be taken over by Chase.
Ah, I see.
What was that thing?
Come on now.
What was that
You'll
thing?
only
Chevy?
You'll only be able to get your college loan. You'll get your student loans in Bitcoin now.
I mean,
That's actually a Trump coin. Let's just cut the middleman out.
what was the thing that came out? Trump something syndrome, whatever. What was that, Girk? The Trump something.
Derangement syndrome?
Yeah, what was that whole business?
Oh.
Anyway, it's stupid. Anyway, everyone's stupid, and this life is stupid. I just love you guys, and I love.
It's so funny how Spencer Cox he's pivoted. He's pivoted so much over the past 16 months.
You know what it is, Clay? You know what I'm starting to think? He's a politician. I think he's kind of a politician. I think.
I want to know what he wants. I want to know what his end game is because I don't believe him.
Where's the money at, baby? Where's the money?
I don't believe I don't think someone just all of a sudden thinks you should get rid of the Department of Education. He's trying to get something, and I want to know what it is.
We'll keep you all abreast of any articles that come out. Any thoughts?
Maybe he's trying to win a brown brain. Maybe he's going for the big one.
Hey, we've said for a long time, and it's any day now. Don't forget that Cox has been there. He is, but he's been turtling. He's been turtling. So he's on a total shit watch. Okay, so he's turtling. Or he's on a total shit watch. Okay, so let's not forget.
That is disturbing.
Let's not forget that we have amazing stuff coming up. We have a Utah Cities quiz coming up.
Oh, wow, cool.
Topics. And by the way, I usually like to do a front-loaded bit, but God, you guys, I was out. Those 48 hours.
We're going to have a judge or a
We did
Lifelines?
that. We did all that, but we will have them coming up here in a second because we're going to take a 2-minute music break. There's a guy who promised another set of material. I know it was such a hit last week, but this guy promised, just like he always promises to play poker, that he will have a couple more bits that we can judge.
We need to text him?
Yeah, you should, because he said he would, but we'll see. I sent him if he says, I didn't get the thing, I sent it to him. People, we're going to do a 2-minute music break. We come back with Utah Cities quiz, maybe a couple topics until we figure out if our good friend Pat, failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer, then eventually failed quiz writer. Ryan, we didn't do a story of it this week. Ryan, I brought it up before all of you guys joined. I did the cities quiz tonight based on the county that the internet told me had the highest amount of Irish ancestry. Ryan, you won the Utah counties quiz. Ryan, what county do you think we're doing the Utah Cities quiz in tonight? And it is the county with the highest amount of Irish ancestry.
Wasatch.
Oof. Clay, what is your guess?
Utah County with highest amount of Irish folks?
What Utah County has the highest, apparently, according to the internet, highest amount of Irish ancestry?
San Pete.
Ooh, we will find out who is right if they get bonus points after this music break. Did anyone add 6 songs in there besides what Clay said?
I'm going to, what?
I got one. I think we'll all love this one. I
Is
think.
there like an acoustic Japanese version of Down with the Sickness?
Oh my God, Clay, find that during the break, and we will definitely play that shit, my man. But I'm gonna play this. We all love him. It is a 2 minute and 48 second song. It is our good friend R.I.P. Otis Redding. I'm sick, y'all. Otis Redding. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We'll be back. Polyester Blend, thanks for being here. Ryan, I know you're not I don't think you're, I'm not trying to, soul music never really was like, was there ever an album you bought? Like, did you ever buy a James Brown album, Ryan?
Never did. I like soul, but I never.
It's not like a thing. Ryan Holyoke would always make fun of me for buying. He liked it, but he was like, "What are you doing to buying that shit?" And I'm like, "Meh." Like he was just like, I was like, but it just is so good. It's like I just like Otis Redding. I'm just like, God, that's what I want out of fucking music. People, we're joined here by producer Rob. Producer Robbie here with us.
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Where are the dishes? I mean, what are we fucking doing here?
I mean, they're in the other room. I'm waiting for my phone to charge up a little bit so that I can move to the kitchen.
God bless. Let that charge up. You are going to get fully charged by this next segment. A segment that
let's get fully charged.
The people love it. The people will just get more and more of it as his audio connects. Actually, we should do this. Is Clay back? No, Clay's not back yet. Clay or Gerg. No one of these guys aren't back yet, but I'm going to go into it anyway. I'm fucking going. Are they all here? No, all but one of them. Well, I'm going anyway. I'm going to go to this real quick.
Wow, a lot of people showed up.
I know. Well, Clay, I'm going to bring this up real quick. We're in the midst of it, people. More to come on this. More to come at the end of the show of a decision what we're going to do next week because the Detroit Red Wings will be in Salt Lake City for the first time to play a professional hockey league game next Monday. So we can either do a show after
That doesn't sound that important for you as a person.
It's the biggest moment of my life, basically. I mean, besides like all my friends and my loved ones. But I'm telling you. So we got to figure that shit out. But I just wanted to bring this up. We're going to watch it. We don't need to talk about it much here tonight. But tonight, Calgary lost. We are in the midst of a playoff battle. We are tied with Vancouver Canucks, the Calgary Flames, and us. It's a three-way for the last place of the playoffs. Now, most likely Vancouver's going to take us over. They've got games in hand, but people, it is a tight race. It is a tight race. So just keep that in mind. We are on full Utah Hockey Club watch. We'll probably do more content of that moving along. Clyde, you said earlier, did you want to talk about Jazz or just garbage, right? Jazz, we don't have to worry about that.
I don't know.
30 seconds.
If they don't play to win next year, I'm done.
Love that. That's a good headline. It's a good headline. Clay, this Thursday, what are your thoughts on March Madness? Do we need to pay attention to this? Anything about this in the next month?
Well, I'm really interested in seeing the coaches that have really embraced NIL and just gone full on just mercenary action, seeing if they can win, see if that's a recipe for success in the new NCAA. St. John's being one of them. See if the St. John's can go deep. Everyone's saying Florida. Everyone's saying Florida is the team. I don't know.
Do we got action on that, Kirk? Do we got action on this?
You should have got the bracket.
Okay, I love it.
Get your brackets in.
More action on this coming.
Hey, do we want to do a women's bracket?
That would be fun. I think.
And I'm actually going to physically be in Vegas this weekend. So if anybody wants some in-person action, text me some pointers. Huh?
My special guest, just nod if you can hear me. Special guest, got it. People, we have been following this character for some time. We have liked what he's been up to. We want to hear more of it. That's why we invited him here tonight to do another beautiful monologue. Let's go to it. Patrick Munger. Patrick Munger. We ask you to perform for us here tonight. The great Patrick Munger. Go ahead, Pat.
This is tonight is a true punch it up because they're new jokes. So you guys have an opportunity.
Punch it up.
You guys. Oh, he's texting again. You gonna do this whole thing looking down, Clayton?
Punch it up.
You guys, these are new jokes, so we're gonna work it out
You're
together.
like, make eye contact with the screen, Clayton. Okay, I'm fixated, dude. Go.
So, I think Ryan, you set this up that people get points if they actually punch it up, right?
I think so. Yes, that's right.
Okay, so I was at a get together the other night. This weekend, and this woman was talking about how she there were these raccoons trying to get into her garbage, and I told her how raccoons are my favorite animal, and then I started describing how East Coast raccoons are different from West Coast raccoons because they have completely different environments, and she just nodded and walked away, which I understand. There's something a little unsettling about an adult man telling you about what your favorite animal is. Okay. Then I walked up to another woman at the bar. I wasn't hitting on her. It was just like this big get together at this new restaurant. And she started talking about how her kid loves dinosaurs. And I was telling her how my son loves dinosaurs. And then I was like, isn't it crazy that birds and alligators are both descendants of dinosaurs? And she walked away. And then this is you guys may have heard of the beginning of this one in poker, but it kind of goes like this. So Trump changes the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And everything about this guy is America. And I was thinking nobody better tell him that our language is English. And then at the State of the Union, Trump declared that our official language is English. I was like, this guy doesn't know things. Like, English comes from England, where we had the Revolutionary War. Clayton, you just have to punch it up, man. And then I was thinking about how this guy doesn't know.
That was a great
anything.
joke.
Okay, so then I'm I'm driving down the street. I'm telling Madeline this story, and then we drive by McDonald's, and I said, McDonald's, our finest Irish food in America. And
McDonald's. Yes.
And then I just sat thinking about it, and I was like, oh, they do have the Shamrock Shake. I was like, they are kind of carrying the torch of McDonald's. And then I was like, McDonald's is Trump's favorite food. And then I realized, I've never heard anybody say this. It's McDonald's. It's of Donald. Nobody's ever said that. All right, punch it up, guys.
Wow, everybody! What an amazing addition of another amazing bit from our good friend Pat Munger. Like that's
how has nobody ever mentioned the fact that it's his favorite food? He just doesn't know things. Does he know Donald is in McDonald's?
Maybe not. Maybe.
Does he know that his name is Donald?
This is another
That's what I'm saying.
edition of Pat Munger Joke Punch Up, where you guys are free to add your punch up to Pat Munger's jokes. Ryan Bradford, I know you have lots of thoughts.
It seemed like he had made these for us to specifically punch up.
Oh, interesting.
Yes? Am I correct, Pat?
Yes, tonight is absolutely a punch up.
So Ryan, what
so you as a comedian, you are going into this making us, your audience, do the work.
Now that's a joke.
I will come. Let's do every other week as finished jokes and punch up jokes.
No,
but they all can be punched up.
Hey, Ryan, Robin Williams, he relied a lot on writers. Relied a lot, as much as he was an amazing improvist, he would talk about all the time. I just was listening the other day, Dana Carvey being like, Robin Williams came up to Dana and be like, sometimes, I'm sorry, I think I told a joke about how my dick was called Mr. Happy, and I think I stole that from you, Dana. And Dana was like, what are you talking about? I don't remember that at all. But that's the kind of shit with comedy I love so much, where it's like, Robin Williams, I don't love that he had all this guilt, but he felt bad that he stole Mr. Happy from Dana Carvey. Like the dumbest, anyone could think of Mr. Happy. What are we fucking talking about here? Clay, you're a big punch-upper. What do you think here?
I think there's probably some McDonald's riff you can go down. I think you're just touching the surface with that one. I think you can, you could probably do a whole bit of just McDonald's and Donald Trump. What is his blood? What's actually coursing through his veins?
Right.
So,
it seems like an entry point thing with that.
It's a 50-50 mix of horsey sauce and, it's Arby's. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I'll have to put some thought. I do like the Irish McDonald's thing, though. That was sharp.
I don't think you need Trump in that at all. I think that you cut Trump out of that and then think of
There's just something about the fact that it's McDonald's, which means of Donald's, and nobody's mentioned that.
I see.
I do like the idea of going back in time and during the potato famine, and because I love those potato discs they serve for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
The Irish potato famine, some kind of joke where you just go around eating hash browns. How many hash browns till you get sick? That's a good question.
Well, and
two.
That third one's over the line.
Yeah, you can have two.
I don't know what's a potato.
You seem fairly certain, like you do speak from lots of experience.
And I know it's a potato, not onion joke, but I do love onions where it's let's peel the onion, and that every time you peel it, you think you're getting closer, but then at some point you get farther, and then maybe you get closer again, where it's we keep peeling this onion, and it's no, it actually doesn't go anywhere. But then it kind of seems like it goes somewhere, and then it doesn't go anywhere again. You've got a lot of ridiculousness in there. You got a lot to work on there. Gerke, your thoughts? Any points? Any punch-up notes for him?
I'm trying to figure out the first two mansplaining jokes. That's sort of the one. I was sort of stuck on those. Maybe it would be funny if you were talking to the lady about raccoons and how they go through they go through trash, or the East Coast ones don't go through your trash. Is that what it was? And then she walked away, and then you just kind of went out and went through her trash. Or maybe she came out and you were already going through her trash.
And I do like the manslating point where she is so disinterested.
She looks out the window and she just sees me going through the trash.
Also,
well, the funny thing.
Also, Pat, sometimes you just throw it all away and put it in the trash. Or you can punch it up when we do the segment Pat Munger Joke Punch Up that we do here on Polyester. And by the way, making content for the show, or just making content, Pat, I
Just
appreciate
real time content.
We're making content here. We love it so much. You guys, we must get to it. We've got Pat here. We've got Rob. We've got Gurky. We've talked about how it's time to go into the archives. A game that has been played for a long time. And we must find out who's going to break the tie, because we do have a tie this week. Do you guys know we are at a tie? People, it's time to go into it. A game between Ryan and Clayton, as old as time can be. We must get to it. Oh my God, get ready to write something down. Utah City's Quiz is a game between Ryan and Clayton. Utah City's Quiz is a game of knowledge of the cities and towns, census designated areas. It's a great fucking game, people. We come back to the battlegrounds of Utah. It's cities, it's towns, it's census designated areas. We look at them all and we do a quiz of all 329, I think, what we're at. We're about at 120 something. Clay, you won last time, Clay. Isn't that exciting for you?
Really is. I'd been really slipping. I had like an 8-point lead there for a while.
I know. Ryan, are you feeling limber? Are you feeling ready to battle here tonight?
Yes, very limber.
Now,
Limbered
you
up.
guys said earlier, we'll get to that in 1 second. People, if you don't know how this works, Ryan and Clayton are going to battle over all of those, all the cities, towns, census-designated areas of the state of Utah. Until it's completed, no one has won, but we have a great battle going. We are currently at 128, so we have a 201 to go. And God knows that there will be more of them created until we finish this. We've been doing it for years, and that's what I love about this. It's a long game. We also have exciting people here tonight. He is a producer on the show. His dishes barely are clean until we do the show. Producer Rob, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
You ready to do battle here tonight?
I mean, I don't want to do a battle, but I'm here for the battle.
All right, thank you. We just be nice and play along as a lifeline. Robert Gurky, are you here to play nice and not battle? Apparently, Rob doesn't want to do that.
No, I kind of want to battle.
All right, he'll battle here tonight. Do we still have Pat Mung? He's in his darkness. Maybe he'll join. We'll find out.
Pat Munger's outer darkness.
Infinite lifelines. How this works, if anyone doesn't know, there's going to be 5 questions plus a bonus. The person who won last week goes first. The other person could steal for 0.5. I brought it up earlier. According to the internet, the most Irish ancestry heritage county is where we're going battle. Ryan Bradford, you said Utah County, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Clay?
No, I said Wasatch.
Oh, Wasatch. I'm sorry. Thank you. You said Wasatch. And then Clay, you said Sam Pete.
Sam Pete.
Are either one of you right? Ryan, Wasatch! Oh, no. Clay! Sam Pete!
It's going to be something totally random, isn't it?
No one gets the points, but you'll find out. Kirk or Ryan or Rob, do you have thoughts?
Weber.
Oh, Weber for Rob.
Yeah, I said Box Elder.
No one's right here. And turns out, people, we are doing the city of Castle Valley and Grand. I guess mining, but like I thought Emery
Munger lived in Castle Valley.
Well,
he should come out of the darkness and talk about it.
He's crying over his bits. They didn't work out. I thought the fucking thing. Listen, I've been there. You'll do.
I like how it's like Salt Lake City and Pocatello.
Well, I've used the same, I don't know what website this is coming. It's been one of my favorites. It's always been there. People, if you don't know, again, we will
Looks like you were using MapQuest, to be honest with you.
So what I do, and I've done this for years now, is I type in the city map, and then this one has been consistent. So I've always picked it where it's like really basic, really garbage, all that stuff. Clay,
Munger, what year was that you lived in Castle Valley? Was it like 2006?
It was for 1 year, and it was
2008?
2012. I was 32.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Pat,
so
will you be able to be
ago.
a lifeline here tonight for this quiz?
I'm the best lifeline.
Okay, here we go. We've got 3 lifelines. You guys have lots of help tonight. That's very exciting. Clay won last time, so he gets to go first in a coin flip to get command of question number 5. He'll be able to go first in question number 5 if he gets the coin flip right. If not, Ryan will. As always, my friend, we have old school, or do we have large penny? We have large penny. Clay, do you have feelings about this? Which one do you want?
I'm going to go classic heads.
Ooh. Classic heads for command of question number 5. Oh! Ryan, your thoughts on maybe being able to pull ahead because you will have question number 5. Ryan.
Oh, I'm feeling good about it.
It looks like we have another guy joining, and he is a big part of the show whenever you can make it. Danny Woodhead, are you here with us?
Audio.
You're doing great, Danny. What do you know about my friend about Castle Valley, my friend? What do you know about Castle Valley?
Which Castle Valley? Are we talking about the Castle Valley outside of Moab?
Oh, guys, we're in trouble. Danny doesn't know anything about Utah, so do not ask on him to be a part of it because he is lost. He is lost. Of course, we're talking about Castle Valley outside of Moab because that is a census Actually, it's a town. It's a town, you guys. It's a town. As always, Danny, I'm so glad you're here to join us. We do a little oeuvre. This, Clay, you will love this. This is minute 2238 of the last town council meeting for Castle Valley 3 weeks ago. No views. We kicked their ass, Clay. We kicked their ass.
Smooth shoulder along Castle Valley Drive. I will also have the debris on shoulder message there.
Clay, did you glean anything from that? Do you get a sense of the community?
I expected to see 60 and 70-year-old hippie women, and I was not disappointed.
Easy.
What?
Easy. Clay, Ryan, here's our good friend.
I wasn't doing a diss. I'm just thinking crystals and community meetings.
Our big friend, 918 views. I'm proud of him. Jacob Barlow. He's been there since the beginning of Polyester Blend. I've always pointed out his stuff. He does a beautiful montage of just silence, stills. They're fine stills. They're not bad. They're not bad by any means. And just every once in a while, he'll chime in.
Because they're so fast. The rest of the lizards in Utah are a lot slower.
See, we got Jacob chiming in. We love it. We love it. This one, Clay, I don't think they do it anymore. The Castle Valley Pageant 2010.
32 years ago. Started as a ward activity and then graduated to an actual ward production for a stake.
Tell me. Oh, boy.
Ryan Bradford, last time you went to a Castle Valley pageant, please.
It's been a while.
I've been in a Mormon miracle pageant, though.
Been a while. Let's get right to
I bet
it.
you I'm the only one that's been in an actual Mormon miracle pageant.
I bet that's...
I've been in.
I've been in.
Oh, you've been in? Okay.
I played Parley P. Pratt, dog.
This guy.
Damn, bro.
This guy.
The coveted Pratt role.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Clay got Pratt.
I had a pretty good agent at the time. He had some connections down at the steakhouse, dude.
Governor Cox, when he was an agent before he became governor. We got Clayton and Pratt.
Wait, Gurky, are you... Sorry to interrupt. I think Gurky is drinking the green drink.
Oh! What do we got,
I'm drinking green drink, too. But Carlsberg, German.
Yeah, but...
Wait,
Oh, you're actually drinking green beer. Okay.
I went and I just went all in. I think I was inspired by, it's in a Guinness glass too, but I think I was inspired by all this talk about whether we wear green anymore or not, and so I decided.
It's been ordered not. And by the way, Girk, I was so worried that you were gonna cut. It was gonna cut to you, and it was just antifreeze, and you're just trying to like down that really quick. Oh, look, Girk's drinking the green drink. Like, oh, he's trying to end it right here tonight. We'll see if we can get Ryan to be ended by Clay. Tonight with this first question. Clay, are you ready for the first question of the Cass Valley, Utah question?
Yes.
Buddy, the first question is this. What is Castle Valley home to? The largest what, my friend? The largest what? The largest what, Clay? You have 4 options. You have lifelines, Clay. Is it home to the largest stop sign in Utah? The largest connected cryptobiotic soil patch, the largest dinosaur footprint, the largest tree, or the largest single sagebrush in Utah? In Utah, the largest.
What happened to Munger? He's my ringer.
Oh, he's done for. He's doing over the material. You've got Danny Woodhead. You've got Robert Gerke. You've got Rip Nielsen. Pat Munger said.
You call him Rip? Just Rip? You call him Rip Nielsen?
Oh, hold on. Pat just texted me.
Rob's got a new nickname. Rip. I like it.
Hey, Rip.
Hey, Rip Nielsen.
Sorry. Anyway, you have lifelines, please.
Is Munger not coming back?
It sounds like he might have to go.
Oh, that's a real bummer. Okay, I'll go with Rip.
Which one was that? Rip Nielsen?
Fantastic.
I know it's not the tree, and I know it's not the other thing. What is the other thing? Bring it up again, Schleg.
That they're all right
there.
Oh, sorry. I know it's not the stop sign. I know.
Sagebrush.
It's not the tree. It's not the stop sign. What else could it be?
I don't think it's single sagebrush, and I think the dinosaur footprint was put there to trip me up. I think connected cryptobiotic soil patch.
That makes a lot of sense for Castle Valley. Let's go with crypto, not currency.
Crypto!
Motherfucker.
Ryan, this is not going to really help at all, but I just feel like I should add this. For 0.5, Ryan, you have lifelines. I will just say there's out of 4.8 of rating, meaning that it's nothing but 5 loves. There's one rating that was for 1 star on Google, Ryan, and it says this.
Wait, you're giving him a clue?
Truly, madly, deeply disappointing. The only 1-star review of this largest thing in Utah. Truly, madly, deeply disappointing. Ryan, you have lifelines. What do you think it is? B is off the table.
Ooh. Gerke, what do you think?
Jeez. I mean, it's a shot in the dark. I kind of like the stop sign one, but I don't think it's going to be the place with the largest tree. That doesn't seem possible in that
Sagebrush is kind of speaking to me.
Yeah.
I also dinosaur, but I feel like Rob would have known.
I don't think there were a lot of like big dinosaurs in that area. But,
Ryan, you also have multiple lifelines. So if you want to call on even more lifelines, you have them.
I like sagebrush, and my dog seems to like it.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do single sagebrush.
Final answer for 0.5. No one has answers here so far. Ryan, everyone here, what is in Castle Valley? Oh, sorry. The largest tree, you guys. Apparently, the largest
That's
tree.
That's deeply disappointing.
The largest tree in Utah? Like high or wide?
No, your facts have to be wrong there.
Oh, by the way, Danny.
One of the largest trees in the entire world is in Utah, and it's an aspen grove.
No, but that's a single organism, not the largest single tree. No,
bloody tree.
Rob will figure this out. Rob will figure. Well, we don't have Jeremy this week. We don't have Jeremy for the judge.
That's the biggest tree in Utah.
According,
right.
Well, buddy, Clay, to your point.
That's deeply disappointing.
Truly, madly, deeply disappointing. Ryan Ryan, we do a next question. Cassavelli.
I think the person that had that push cart there by the tree, like, went across the entire plains to see it and just dropped dead because it was so fucking boring.
Good point.
Whoever pushed that cart there wrote the review.
What's
the internet.
What's that tree, like 35 feet tall? It's massive, you guys. Come on.
I know, Rob. Thank
Gotta
you.
be the biggest.
Thank you, Rob.
I know where that tree is.
All right. Let's talk about it. We'll have another segment called Tree Talk after this. People, Ryan, you have a chance to get points. Ryan, of course, the Fremont and you people were in the Castle Valley long before white settlers. There were skirmishes. I mean, again, this is their land, and white people have just done a horrible job in taking over it. But I found this interesting, Ryan. The first Mormon settlers entered the area around 1855. They didn't permanently settle there. Ryan, I'm going to give you a chance for 1 point each. 1 point each, Ryan. I'm going to ask you this question, Ryan. Ryan, what year was and they have this on the website for Castle Valley. What was the year the first non-Native American was born in Castle Valley? I'll also ask you, Ryan, what year did Castle Valley incorporate? Now, Ryan, you have a chance to get 1 point per each right answer. You have lifelines. What year was the first non-Native American born in Castle Valley? And what, according to the Castle Valley website, which, by the way, was incorrect later on when I looked at something else. But, Ryan, what year was it also incorporated? Possibility of 6 points, Ryan. You have lifelines.
And how many Grammys did they win? And how many various awards?
Ryan, sometimes they get a little tricky.
So you said the first, could you give me the date of the first Mormon settlers again?
1855. They did not settle. They just came through.
So
you have life.
I guess it could have been before. I kind of want to raw doge this.
Raw doge. Better raw doge.
So 18, that's going to be the year that I do.
Okay.
Non-Native American, 1860.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Straight up 1860.
Yeah.
Okay. And then year it was incorporated.
Year it was incorporated. I gotta say 1887. 1887.
Okay, my friend. We are going off of what you've put in. So you can get one right for each one you put in there. And then which ones you get wrong, Clayton can steal for 0.5. Is it 8? First one, year that a non-Native American was born according to their city website. Was it 1860? Was it 1-8? Right, you got 1 point. Was it 6? Was it 0? Year was incorporated. Was it 18?
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Was it 8? Was it 7? Ooh, boy.
Ooh,
Ryan.
1980s, baby.
So, Ryan, you got 2 points out of this. Clay can get 0.5 for each one you got wrong. I'm going to make them 0 again, Clay. All the zeros are the ones you have to fill in to make sure they are correct. Clay, you have lifelines.
Sorry, I'm going to Rodoge.
I love that it's now Rodoge, you guys. I love that it's now Rodoge.
Rodoge. I'm going to go outside the box here a little bit. I'm going to go 1885. This is straight up. I'm going fucking full Back to the Future. 1885, 1985. How about that? Biatches.
Oh, easy. Let's all right, easy. You're going back to 1985 with that kind of joke. All right.
Actually, I was leaning. Sorry, Biatches is more like 2005.
That's true.
I was thinking 70s actually before he got the 1800s wrong, just because it was really, really, really remote until they started building some of those resorts. And that would have been a tax base to incorporate. So anyway, it's later than I thought. because we know it's 1980s, but let's go 1885, 1985, Back to the Future.
Did Clay get it right
gigawatts.
So he had an opportunity here for the 8 and the 5 to be right. 8 and the 5 to be right. He said 1880. 0.5. Did he get the other one right? You're off by 1 year. 1886.
Oh.
Did he get 19 right?
Well, how that could have possibly been wrong.
Did his Back to the Future style work? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No, you're right, Clay. It was the year I was born. You guys are at now.
That totally freaked me out. I was like,
Sorry,
of course I didn't get it.
Guys, it's 2 points, Ryan, 1.5 Clay. 2 points, Ryan, 1.5. Well, we're off to a great win. The next one goes to you, Clay. Next one goes to you. This is a fun one, Clay. Rob might be the guy you want on this, but anyone else can join in. Guys, I looked it up on the Castle Valley website. They really want you to know about, according to the state of Utah, the noxious weeds that the state of Utah put out, and that you need to just kill on sight.
Where's the myrtle spurge?
There's more than this, but I just picked the 4. There's more than this on the just like, you see it, you fucking kill it. My question for you, Clay, because you're a man of nature, a man who loves these things, I'm going to give you 4 images of these weeds, and you have to correctly connect the names, okay? So I'm going to show you 4 images of weeds, and you have to correctly match the names for 1 full point. You ready, buddy?
This seems really hard. Okay.
First one is this, Clay. Is that common Cooperina?
I'm gonna go with. Can I get a lifeline code?
Of course, but I'm just going to go through all 4 first.
Okay.
Common Cooperina. Is that what that is? Spring millet, small bug loss, or African rue? Same question for this. Same question for this. Same
Those are
question
tomato-looking things.
This. So you guys match the photo of the noxious weed to the names you see below. It sounds like you want to go, producer Rob.
Yes.
Let's start with the first one. What is that?
Any ideas there, Rob? Based on your
can I look at the 4th one more time, Schlegel?
What's one that looks like it's giving birth to a tomato?
I think then I think the first one is the rue.
So this one.
Yep.
Okay, so you think this one is the rue. Let me do this. I'm going to put them over here. So first one is rue, and then what is the second one? This one.
That's gonna be the bug loss.
Rob, Clay, you agree?
Yeah, those are a little bit weird tomato-looking things. That's interesting. Sure, make a bug loss happening there. Sure.
Okay, third one.
The third one is obviously the millet.
Obviously,
the confidence here. Confidence is it's contagious. I'm confident
That's
correct.
the one I'm most confident in.
Okay. So
it's a grass. Millet is a grass.
And then the last one is this.
And I think that's Cuprina.
Okay. We're going full rip. Let it rip. What's going on?
You feel good about this, Clayton?
I do. I was kind of feeling the bug.
I could be wrong on 3 of them. I'm definitely right on the millet.
Well, then the rest that accentuates our chances of victory just by being right on one of them. So
okay,
I'm going down this whole rabbit hole with you. Let's go.
1 full point is the first one. And by the way, this is one of those I'm so proud of, but no one else cares about. First one, is it common? What is this?
That would be the rue.
Oh, this is the rue. Is it rue?
Okay, we're hoping for 50-50 here then.
Is this one the small bug loss?
Come on, baby.
Okay. I think now that those last 2 are right.
Is this one spring? Spring.
Let him do his sound effects. There is a pecking order here. Hell yeah.
Oh! Now to Rob's point. Did he get this right? No. So, You guys, the only one that's right is spring millet. So I'm going to remove the other ones. Ryan.
Well, Rob,
for
you were right about the one you were right about.
For 0.5.
I was right about the only one I definitely know.
So you can ask Rob to be your lifeline again, Ryan. But the only one that Clayton got was spring millet, which is this third one. Ryan, do you need to see him again, or what do you need?
No, I think I'm gonna switch, put the African rue as the blue one, the blue flower.
Okay, so this one, you want African rue. So that'll be the fourth one. Okay.
Let's see, small bug loss. That's got to be, or I'm gonna put that. Yeah, it's that the purple flower.
Purple flower. You want small bug loss. Okay, so that's the first one.
Yeah, and then the common caprino is the tomato. The tomato.
The tomato.
Capiche?
We got the tomato here. We got the tomato. So, Ryan, you're doing small bug loss, common caprina, spring millet has already been taken by Clay, African rue, and this means you can only get 0.5 for each one you get right. Ryan, in order of what you've chosen here, this is the first one. Did you get small bug loss right? Did you get common caprina right? Did you get small bugless right? Ryan, no points awarded. You guys the correct. This is the small bugless. This is the African rue. This second one here, the tomato looking one. Oh wait, hold on, where'd it go? Oh, this one. This one is the African rue, and then the common caprina is this one. Oof. You guys.
I'm surprised by that, because if you go back to that one, it says bugwood at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure that was going to be the bug loss one.
I looked at things. I looked at it. I looked at them. Next one. Oh my God, Ryan, you have a chance to get points here. Clay is up on you 3 to 1.5. Ryan, we're going to watch a video silently, Ryan, because I'm afraid it'll give away too much information. But Ryan, truly, I love this guy. Mark Burnside, 466 views, kicking our ass. 466 views. I found this. This guy's is just My Home is the name of the video. I'm not going to say that where he says it because I don't know if he really wanted people to know that. He just tells you about where he lives.
Well, this is my home. This is where I live.
And he just describes his area, where he lives. This is what he's up to, all these kind of things, his address, all this stuff. My question for you, Ryan, is we see 2 different animals pop up in this video. This dog and this beautiful little kitty cat right there. Ryan, my first question for you. His first animal, the dog, is named after an album. I don't know if he named it after it, but it is the name of an album of one of these rock bands. Ryan, my first question, what is that dog's name? This dog right here, Ryan. It is named after an album. Ryan, is it A, Bob Dylan's Blonde on Blonde, the Blonde on Blonde being the name of the animal? Is it B, Grateful Dead? Clay, say it right now.
I actually don't know how to pronounce that.
Iaxo, it's an onomatopoeia. Iaxomoximo. Iaxomoximo. C, Coda by Led Zeppelin, or Tommy by The Who. Ryan, what is the name of that beautiful pooch that is also the name of a rock album in the 70s or 60s?
Well,
you have
I feel like if it was that Grateful Dead one, you would have heard him say it, and then you would have known.
I'm a dumb guy.
You would have known how to say it. No, but maybe you're throwing us off. I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna raw doge and say Coda. The dog's name is Coda.
Oh, you're such a fast puppy.
It's Coda. It's Coda! Now, Ryan, for another full point, Clayton can steal. What is the name of the kitty? Is it Kitty? Is it Baby Cat? Is it Luna? Is it Venus? Is it Venus?
I'm going to say it's Kitty. A.
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right, Gurky, come on, man. Step up. Give me something. Give me something to believe in here.
I don't know. I mean, my cat, it's right over there cleaning itself. Can you see that?
That's your cat.
Her name is Luna.
Luna it is. Let's go. It's a sign.
Now, I could have gone with two options because he calls it two different things.
We call this little black one Baby Cat. Sometimes I call him my little Black Panther.
Sorry, you guys. It's Baby Cat. It's Baby Cat.
Yeah.
Ryan, you need this because you are behind by 0.5. It is 3 to 2.5. Ryan, I give you this, though. You're going to probably need lifelines on this. Ryan, look at your screen right now. Ryan, what do you see?
Oh, I see monuments.
Castle Valley
Castle
is
Valley.
named by its Castle Valley monuments. I'm going to give you 4 options, 1 point each for correctly lining it up to what they are. Convent Mesa,
Come on,
Sister
man.
Superior, the Rectory, Castleton Tower. Ryan, you have lifelines, 1 point each for each one you line up.
Danny, do you know these?
Danny, what's Danny's sound effect? I got it.
Got Gurky.
No, that's not it. I got it.
Bullshit. That's how I feel. Total fucking bullshit.
Danny, what do you got?
Good old David Lynch. I love it.
It's for you, buddy. It's for you.
So, yeah, if I can remember them. And what's sad is that I've actually climbed one of them.
That's a tiebreaker question later on.
It's like, I know it makes it so much more difficult for me to. So if I can remember right.
From left to right.
Can I see? My thing isn't showing. There you go. I was just like, sorry, my.
Wait, can you lift that very left one up a little bit? There, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I needed. Was that? Sister Superior is the far right one. Trying to see these a little bit more. Castleton Tower is the second to last one. And then what's your name is in the way on the Zoom.
There
you go.
Convent Mesa.
Mesa to the left, and the rectory is in the middle.
So this one.
Yep.
Okay. So is this what you want, Danny? Is this what Ryan wants? Ryan?
No, this looks good to me.
Final answer.
Yeah,
yes.
I'd go with that.
We're going to go from left to right. Left to right. Is it Convent Mesa? Oh, whoops. That's
Mother.
my boy, Ryan. Is it then the Rectory? Oh, 2 points, Ryan. Is it Castleton Tower, then Sister Superior?
Arlo. Sorry.
I'd like to raw doge.
Ryan or Clay, you've already got another full point. So 4.
Just kidding.
Ryan is ahead, but Ryan, you have one last opportunity here to make.
Why does it always Ryan's turn? I feel like
Because
this
this
is in the Ryan
this
quiz.
is question number 5.
Oh,
Ryan,
stupid coin toss.
and I know
damn
that
it.
Danny's brought this up before. You would have had the same opportunity. Ryan and you can ask Danny. You can ask.
Doesn't
Rob,
stop me from complaining just because
That's true.
it's fair.
That's fair. Last thing is this: Ryan Bon Jovi once did a music video on the top of one of these. Bon Jovi did the Blaze of Glory music video on top of one of these. For 2 points, Ryan, which one did he do this on top of? Which one did he?
That
do
was
this
just a
on top
good run for like westerns and Jovi.
Young Guns 2. Young
Guns
Guns 2.
2, baby.
I want to say.
You can ask lifelines too, buddy. Danny once brought up the music video.
Oh, Danny. Yeah, it's Danny. Which one? Which one do you think?
That's how I feel.
It's,
Total
I can't remember if it's Combat
fucking
or
bullshit.
Sister Superior. The stage is still up there.
Yes.
They found out that paying the fine of littering was less than paying to remove the stage after they built it. So it's still sitting up there.
Oh my God! So it's still up there right now?
Yeah, I've rock climbed up to it. It's just rust and broken plywood that's rotting.
Thank you, Bon. Thank you for leaving your stamp hold. What is it then out of the 4 for 2 full points, Ryan?
I think it's Sister.
Yeah, let's do that.
If you get it wrong, Clay can steal for 1.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
There is, without question.
Clay for 1 full point to pull ahead. You're down by 0.5 right now.
So it's mislabeled here, right? So they guess Sister Superior being the.
Oh, sorry, you're right. So this.
So
yes, and that's still.
So it's either Castleton Tower or Convent Mace, because I don't think anyone was tap dancing on the rectory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back to let's go back to someone who was already well into his career when this came out. Gurky. You followed Jovi. You were a Jove head.
Yeah, but I would be shooting in the dark too. I don't know. The rectory doesn't seem right.
Plausible. Well, it's either because there was that like famous Jeep commercial that was shot on top of the Castleton Tower. I just don't know if it was that. It feels like it's bigger than. It feels like it's the bigger one, which would be.
Yeah.
The Mesa.
Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I think it was more sprawling.
I'm trying to remember the video, but it feels like they were kind of panning around or something like that.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was quite like he was standing on a toothpick. All right, we're gonna go with the Mesa. Convent Mesa.
For 1 full point.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it was the rectory.
Really?
The rectory.
Whoa.
According to, I went to the Blaze of Glory Wikipedia. I went to the Rectory Wikipedia. No one get points. So it is 4 to 4.5.
I guess it's all going to come down to the last one, you know? Never usually does come down to this last question.
For 5 points, get ready to write something down, you guys. Ryan, you're ahead, so you'll show first, but everyone write something down if you're ready. You guys, I like to do this. By the way, you guys, if you want to see Little Miss Sunshine, they're playing this week down at the Castle Valley Movie Night.
Doesn't that say a lot of bad words in that movie?
Well, people of Castle Valley don't give a shit. By the way, I looked up on their website, 100% white, according to their.
You don't usually see that.
100% white. Guys, for 5 points, write it down. What, according to the budget of Castle Valley, was the mayor paid in 2024? This is Price is Right. Don't go over. What was the mayor paid for 2024 of Castle Valley? Now, remember, this is a small community, guys. Small community. Let's not overthink it. Small community. Part-time job, probably. So, what was the salary of Castle Valley's mayor in 2024?
Yeah, I got one.
Ryan?
I don't think you needed to give all those hints, but okay.
Ryan, you ready?
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you got?
I got 12,250.
Clay, what do you got?
You see that?
8? No, what does it say? 6?
Just come on.
6,969. Okay, very good.
It's been a long time since I got a double 69 going. You know what I mean?
Gurky, what do you got? Say something, Gurk.
I think they may be way over, but I just did
$69.
Well, because a lot of times they just pay him something, so it's not a volunteer.
Yeah, it's like a per diem.
Robert Nielsen.
I'll say 2,000.
Danny Woodhead.
35.
35,000? 3,500?
Sure, why not?
$35?
People, the correct answer, if you look at it, was 11,882.
Oh, God damn. Price is right, though, right, baby?
Oh, my God.
Ryan, you are definitely the closest, but Clayton Scrivener, you have won this week's edition of Utah Cities Quiz.
Was that a $100,000 budget? Damn.
I know, isn't it incredible? People, we come back with topics. Topics here to finish out the night. We all love it so much. We love everyone who's doing a great job here tonight. Ryan, this is...
Should we get a break where the topic is I need to pee?
Well, we're going to do let's see how long this is. This is... Yeah, we're going to play 2 minutes of this. Ryan, let's go bowling, Ryan.
Oh, I haven't heard this song, this band in
forever.
Ever.
Sick Fish is the name of the song. We're playing just 2 minutes. 2 minutes, get back to your seats. 2 minutes, we come back and do topics, finish out the show. Congratulations, Clayton Scrivener, way to go. 2 minutes of this, we come back with topics.
Take away that and you're left with nothing at all. You can only guess what that is. Give it back and you'll have 3 less than before. One can understand it, sell it or leave it be. Leave it be. Forever growing, keep it out of the cold. No way of knowing how easily shapes can mold into uncertain numbers that fill the space in the pool. Floundering at my feet, fresh fish all day, scales, bones, and gills, sick fish, snake fish, snails.
Ska music, huh? What's that all about?
Polly Blend.
Ryan,
Yes.
did you ever have that album?
No, never did.
I think I probably made you listen to it when we were hanging out back in the day.
Did they? Were they all instrumentals?
Yeah.
Did they have a?
Yeah, you're right. It was rare that they would have, and that was like when I was into ska. I was like, I always loved like an instrumental ska because I was like, just let them cook, baby, let them cook. I love that. I think they were maybe that album. I don't think there was a lot of Let's Go Bowling. And also, would they have been influenced by The Big Lebowski? You know what I mean? Because that probably would have come out.
Yeah. That sounds kind of familiar.
Let's see. Look, they don't even have links. No, they were before. They were very much before. Wow, they were older than I thought. 86 to present, Ryan. 86 to present. Wow. Incredible. We've gathered here tonight. We must discuss the things. It's really just you first, by the way. Everyone else is figuring out their shit. Ryan, we must go into topics here. Topics to finally end the show. Our final segment here tonight. Oh, we've got time to go through these suckers. Oh, by the way, Ryan, a little bit of business here. Ryan, next week the Red Wings play the Utah Hockey Club on Monday.
Oh damn.
Polyester blend, Red Wings, me, like all my life converges on Monday. I was thinking of doing just a recap of the game right after, because it starts at 7. I'll be back home by 9:30. We could start an hour later. You don't have to stay but we could do like a recap for an hour if you need to leave, do a later show than we normally do. Or would you want to do it the next Tuesday, the next day?
Really up to you. I could probably jump on and for an hour.
Like an hour, right?
I think that'd be cool.
Because like a post, yeah. My feelings on it, you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. We'll do an hour later show, late night. Maybe do it like a David Letterman top 10. Ooh, that's a good idea. Ryan, think of a top 10 we should do. Because we're going to do the late show. Okay. So next week, we're going to do a 10 p.m. show. It's Salt Lake time, so 9 o'clock your time. My recap, and I'll take notes, maybe videos we'll see how it works. Anyway, people, we must get to it. Oh, and then Ryan, did you get my thoughts on the 5th anniversary? What do you think about that? Should we push it all the way into June? I mean, it doesn't matter, really. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah. I mean, we could still do it on the 7th.
I just didn't want to make it, I want to make it fun for you. You know, I don't want to make it like,
yeah, I mean, like the day after coming back from spring break, I'll be like bummed.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll talk about it more. We have time to think about it. Just know the 5th anniversary of Polyester Blend is upcoming, Polyheads.
Polyblend.
But we must get to what we're doing here tonight. We must discuss these topics because topics is what we're starting to do. We get to the bottom of serious topics here. And Ryan, you're the first one back. Then we'll go to Danny after the next one. But first one, Ryan, is for you. Ryan, this is you know what? We got to get to it, Ryan. Ryan, being hung or firing squad?
I can't. If this were like one of the, like a genie wish, could I, is there any chance that I could say being hung and that would equate to a bigger dick?
Ryan, you're taking me in completely into different way. I was just asking, if you were to be sentenced to death, Ryan, what would you do?
Okay. Firing squad.
Danny, what do you think about this?
I'm dancing the jig of death.
You would go down on a hung. You would down on a hung. Because it's more likely to, like,
I'll show you go down on a hung.
Goddamn.
Would you be, because it snaps your neck quicker? Is that what you're thinking?
It does snap your neck. I don't know. I mean, death is raw and nasty anyway.
Hey guys, this is Versus, the real deal. Robert Gerke, how would you go out? And you are a journalist.
Yeah, I think being hanged.
You go with hang?
Yeah, I think maybe being hanged. But being hung, as Ryan pointed out,
Ryan gets a point on that one because he figured out that it was actually being hung, which I appreciate. Danny Woodhead, get ready for this one. This is tough. Steve Martin or Martin Short? Danny Woodhead.
Is this sexy time with?
No, this is Versus.
No,
This is straight up Versus.
Dude,
I know.
Steve.
The impossible question.
No, it's Steve. It's got to be Steve.
Ooh, I don't know. Robert Gerke, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's Steve, and I don't think it's particularly close.
Ryan Bradford. Martin Short.
I'm with these guys. I love Martin Short, but I don't think I could hang out with him for very often.
Producer Rob, you're doing the dishes. Clean yourself off a little bit here. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they're right. It sucks. I'm not the biggest fan of Steve Martin either, but
all right, Danny gets a point. No one else could contradict him. He's right. Danny would. Rob, stick with us. Rob, cool shoes or cool jacket?
cool jacket.
Oh,
why?
Because people might not notice your shoes.
Fair enough. Ryan Bradford.
And I don't have to look at those in the mirror.
Ryan Bradford, cool shoes, cool jacket.
This is tough. I think I get more excited for shoes than I do a jacket, like new shoes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go cool shoes.
Robert Gerke.
I think I go shoes as well. And here's the reason. I think because sometimes it's too warm to wear a jacket, or sometimes it's and you always wear shoes. But also, like, if you become the guy who always wears the same jacket, I mean, it's a cool jacket at first. It stops being cool. But if people don't notice your shoes, you can wear them all the time.
I think Gerke's got it unless anyone wants to fight against it.
I agree with Gerke. I was going to say the same thing where, like, a jacket, I don't know. I mean, jackets can be iconic. I mean, you think about, like, great jackets in history. I mean, there's a lot out there.
There's a lot out there, but I think he made the point of the weather, where cool shoes.
The shoes are an everyday thing. A jacket's a seasonal thing.
It's true. It's true. Gerke, we stick with you, and this is a tough one, buddy. Oh, Clay's back. We'll get to you to the next one. Kirk, this one goes to you, and this is a tough one. Salt Lake City today, Salt Lake City 20 years ago.
I was initially going to go with 20 years ago, just because my buddy has like a thing called the Class of '91, where we always talk about how much better Salt Lake used to be.
All right, but it's not.
But it's not. There were a lot of things bad about it 20 years ago.
Yeah, that even though we might be nostalgic for it, I think today's the right answer. Clay, what do you think? Thanks for chiming in, Clay. Danny Woodhead.
Coming from a snowboarder, and that's where I like to spend my free time.
No.
20 years ago, less crowds, more snow, better snow than there is this year or this nowadays.
That's a really good point. And like, if you like to go up the canyons and stuff, like, you could easily do that without the crowds.
Yep, it was a hell of a lot easier.
And I didn't say
I could show up midday at the resorts and still run fresh lines. Nowadays, I'm waking up at 5:30, 6 in the morning just to get up on the hill.
And I didn't say downtown. I said Salt Lake, which could be the valley, and just the experience of living in Salt Lake. Great point, Danny.
And the original juniors was still around 20 years
Don't
ago.
give me, I'm still sad about that. Robert Nielsen, Salt Lake City today, Salt Lake City 20 years ago.
I mean, today, the mountains are great. I don't live for the winter.
Yeah.
I would also suggest, though, that the Jazz were good, and we had a baseball team in town 20 years ago.
We're gonna get an MLB. You know that, my friend. You know that.
I don't know about that.
Well, I know. I don't think it's happening either.
We don't have it today. Let's just put it that.
Let's go to Ryan Bradford. I think he's primed for this one. Ryan Bradford, watching a movie in a theater, watching a movie at home.
I still like going to the movie theater.
Over.
I still like
every time.
I watch a lot of movies at home, so it's a nice little treat to go to the movie theater for me.
I heard this example. Let's go to Gerke. What do you think, Gerke?
I think he's right. I mean, I think if it's a movie you really want to see and you really want to experience, you go to the theater. If you just want to watch something because you're bored, or it's a movie you don't really care that much about, watch it at home.
Nielsen,
but if it's something you care about, I think that's the deciding factor. If it's something you care about, you're obviously going to go to the theater because it's a better experience.
Robert, Robert Nelson or our good friend Danny Woodhead? What do you think?
I'd rather watch things at home. I mean, if it's all about watching a movie, if the question is where do I want to watch a movie,
Yes.
I want to watch a movie at home. If the question is which would I rather do, I'd rather go to a movie theater because I'm probably going to go with friends, and I would like that.
Watching a movie is the question, not about watching a movie, like experiencing a movie.
Yeah, I'd rather experience a movie at home.
You know, it's interesting. I could get more out of it when I don't feel, but you know, there's a lot of podcasts I've been listening to are like talking about that. Remember what it was like when you would go to a theater and see everyone else reacting and how that might like you might feel either away from them or connected to them. There's something about it. I don't know. I think,
Theater.
I mean,
It turns off the distractions of the home too.
I agree.
It makes
Turning
you
off the
your
cell phone.
It makes you, yeah.
Danny, it's a good point. And then what's his name, Ryan? The guy who won for Aurora brought up the director is like going to theaters. I do want to go to theaters more, but I do think at the end of the day I like home more. But at the same time, I should go to theaters, and I like going to the theaters. Danny Woodhead, my last verse is for you. Is it baked potato with butter, baked potato with sour cream?
Sour cream. Sour cream.
Gurky.
No, I think we talked about it on the show before. If we haven't, we should.
Yeah, we could.
But I despise sour cream and mayonnaise. And yogurt.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Ooh, this is perfect.
Yeah, so give me butter or cheese. I'll put some cheddar cheese on it.
No. Sour cream or butter. Sour
if
cream or butter.
Do I get pepper?
No, sour cream or butter. That's it.
It's still butter. It's still butter.
Clayton Scrivener, you get to answer this, and then you get to answer the next one. Clayton Scrivener.
God damn. Just sour cream, or can I put other accoutrements?
No, sour cream or butter. That's it.
Well, if it's just sour cream, that's boring.
Butter?
Butter carries the day more than sour cream. I mean, I like sour cream, chives, onions, diced tomatoes, mix it up.
Here's the real question, Clay. We now move on to kill Mary sexual times with Clay. The first one is this: Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Little Caesars?
This is a fantastic question.
This makes it that much hard to answer. Here's the deal. Little Caesars is constant as a northern star. It's always been what it is. Domino's and Pizza Hut have gone on wild trajectories in there, like in the arc. Like if this was 1985, dude, Pizza Hut would be merry and sexual times with. It was dope. They had the fucking salad bar, truly deep dish pizza made in the big, pans.
We need an answer.
Sadly, hear me out here. It's a very important subject. Domino's, the last couple times I've had it, just sucked so much incredible ass. I'm going to kill it.
Oh!
Wow.
Whoa.
I really was terrible.
When was the last time you had Pizza Hut? Out of curiosity, I haven't had it in probably 10 years.
It's probably been about
Good
that.
point.
I mean, I don't eat either of these three often. I mean, in fact, Little Caesars is something I've had way more often.
Dude. All right, cool, dude. Like, I don't eat this garbage pizza. Let the people know what you would pick.
I'm just gonna marry Little Caesars because it's just so consistent. It's always been the same. It's always been what it is. It might be cheap, but it's constant. That's what you want in a marriage. I'll fuck with Pizza Hut. Cheap. Dirty.
And that's why he hasn't had it in 10 years.
Hello.
That was a low blow.
Yep. Ryan Bradford.
I have a feeling some people are going to disagree with me.
Ryan Bradford, you're such a pizza nut. What do you think?
Very much disagree with this. I would marry Domino's.
Yeah, there it is. There's my guy.
I would sexual times Little Caesars.
There's my guy.
And kill Pizza Hut.
There's my guy. Gurky. I think Ryan nailed it.
I'm not a fan of Little Caesars, but does it come with crazy bread?
Duh. Okay, Gurky's disqualified. Robert Nielsen, what do you think?
God, that was harsh.
I think I'm actually with Clayton on this one.
Disqualified. Danny Woodhead.
Listen, I'm with Bradford on this, but you get the sexual times because of the crazy bread.
Yeah.
So
That's why I was
Little
asking.
Caesars. Yeah, Little Caesars.
I was asking a clarifying question and I got my head bit off.
Wow,
so-
your head's going to be bit off because you're going to have to answer this next one. Gurky, I think
Okay.
you're prime for this. Buddy, Corona, Pacifico, Modelo.
Ah. I guess I would probably kill Modelo.
Ooh. Oh man, ice cold Modelo with lime.
Let's let the guy answer. Let's let the guy answer.
I think marry Corona and marry Pacifico sexual times with Corona.
You almost gave the most white dude answer, but let's go with Clay.
I actually would. Actually, I don't really like Corona. Corona to me tastes like I'm 20 years old.
So kill.
Yeah, and I'm going to flip that. I'll fuck a Pacifico. Yeah.
Ryan Bradford, you're so close to California or to Mexico, where cervezas are just pouring out of the streets. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Clay's got it.
Corona's garbage.
Robert Nielsen.
It's like drinking a Red Dog or something. You know what I mean?
Danny Woodhead.
Okay. Modelo, you marry. You marry Modelo.
Yeah, buddy.
It's the thing. You got Modelo Especial, and Modelo Negro. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they are one of the heaviest contributors to the Democratic Party.
Hey! Yep. Here's what I'm going to say. Corona, I find myself when I enter a casino, I buy it because I think that's what my dad would do. But you're right, you guys. It's Modelo all day long.
Are we gonna have to pay 200% more for these when the tariffs kick in?
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Rob, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Buddy, we need to know where you land on this. River, lake, or ocean?
River, lake, or ocean? I guess. It's so tough to decide what scale to decide this on, but I'll go universal scale. Lakes go, marry the ocean, sexual times with rivers. Easy.
Clayton, I think you have thoughts on this.
I would have loved in a different life to be a surfer or a deep sea fisherman or a Magellan or whatever, but like fucking ocean. Kill the ocean. It's really not that useful. If comparatively to lakes and rivers.
Ryan Bradford, San Diego.
Okay, now flip it. I'm gonna marry a river. Have sex on the lake. Like a good day at the res.
Ryan Bradford, your thoughts?
I think, well...
you didn't say beach, though. You said ocean.
Yeah. The thing, like, ocean, terrifying. Like, it wants to kill everybody. I support the ocean in theory, but not going in there. So I think...
Not going in there.
I think kill the ocean is good. Although lakes, compared to the ocean, lake is just real boring. But also,
I'm giving this one to Clay. I think this is right. Ocean kill.
No.
Oh, Gert, please.
I mean, you can spend. I could spend all day, every day at a lake. It's like
he wants to flip out. He wants to
it's
flip
so
river.
calm. It's so calm.
And then a river is something you do occasionally. It's not an everyday thing.
Okay.
Gert gets some points.
It's literally my favorite thing to do in the entire world, rather than literally
when was
sexual
the last time you did it?
Last opportunity I had last summer.
I got an order for this one.
Wait, no, I meant the river.
Right. Thought you were.
Last time.
Okay,
Last time
I got an
it.
order for this. Ryan Bradford, you got to be first, then Clay, then everyone else. Ryan Bradford, do you kill Mary sexual times, the Butthole Surfers, Moby,
hell yeah.
or Mr. Bungle?
Oh my god.
Buddy, this is meant for you.
Well, obviously you kill Moby.
Kill Moby.
Yeah.
We kill
And you eat him. You eat him.
All the preachy shit you have to listen to if you're married to Moby.
But what do you do with Mr.
God.
Bungle and Butthole Surfers?
Shit gets a little bit more risque.
You do sexual times with Butthole Surfers.
Yeah.
And then you marry Mr. Bungle.
Ryan gets a point. That's good. Anyone else feel differently? I think
No, I
he's right.
think he's locked and loaded. I was just surfing the Butthole Surfers Wikipedia page.
I think that's what inspired me, Clay. I think that's what inspired me.
That's if you want some fun reading.
But this goes to everyone. This goes to everyone now. This goes to everyone. It's holidays. Rank them holidays. St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, Groundhog's Day, April Fool's. I combined Mothers and Fathers, Earth Day, and then of course cool cigarettes. So what do you guys? How would you rank them? Clay, you could start off.
These aren't really my favorite holidays.
You have to rank them. You have to.
I'm gonna go with cool cigarettes number 1.
That is correct.
I will agree.
And then I'll do April Fools and Groundhogs 1 and 2.
Do you really hate your mom and dad that much?
Wait, hold on. Let him finish, Ryan. Let him finish. Groundhog's Day.
Every day is Mother's Day. I just vacuumed her living room.
God bless.
We'll do Mother Father's Day next.
Oh, you felt pressured into that. Pressured into that.
And St. Patrick's Day rookie shit. Easter, if you are around children, that's kind of cute.
Okay.
Then Earth Day.
Wow. Okay. Earth is very.
I mean, I feel sad for Earth Day. It doesn't get celebrated as much as it maybe did in the 80s and 90s. It's kind of gone
at this point.
And then I'll do Valentine's Day because I really feel like it's really fucking annoying.
Ryan, you are so energetic about this. What do you think, bud?
Damn, you put Groundhog's Day so high. It's
got the movie.
It's foolish. Well, yeah, the movie.
There's just like some good things that have happened around Groundhog's Day.
I can't believe the first thing you thought about was Groundhog's Day. April Fool's that high? Get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, nobody. Oh my god, I would kill April Fool's Day.
Well, we're not killing it, but what, below or above Valentine's Day?
No, I feel like Clay's right that Valentine's Day can stay at the bottom.
Okay, so we'll move that.
I don't want to push this too hard, but I do have a slight defense for April Fool's Day because if you've ever pulled like a perfect April Fool's prank, it's you never forget it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
So that's a sexual
thing of beauty.
But I hate you that you are like, I had this great. That means I had the worst experience because I had to deal with Gurky doing some bullshit prank. Get the fuck out of here.
And it's always the websites are trying to be so funny on April Fool's Day.
I know, Danny.
Shut the
bring
fuck
some
up.
order here. Bring some order, Danny.
Listen, cools are up there.
Cools are number 1.
So I'm actually going to shake it up a little bit here.
Oh, shake it, brother.
Mother's and Father's Day is top.
Yes. Above Cools or
Cools can stay where they're at.
Okay.
I mean,
let's not get carried away.
Cools can stay right where they're at. Number 1.
I'm actually going to put Easter below that.
Oh, I think that's fair.
He's got young children.
It's fun with the food and the
Kids
thing.
are there. And then we will go with Valentine's Day, then St. Patrick's Day.
No, I'm sorry. I can't allow this. It's going to be Valentine's below St. Patty's.
That's fine.
Are we putting Groundhogs above St. Patty's just because of the movie?
Groundhogs can
What
be
do you
above
do
April
that day?
Fools.
Rob, what do you do on Groundhog's Day?
Groundhog's Day
the
could be
hog.
the bottom. It could be, seriously, it could be the bottom.
I know. Actually, I think you're right. I think it should be. That seems right. because Earth Day is so sad.
April.
I would argue that Easter has the best candy.
That's a good point. Jelly beans are good. Sweet tarts are good.
I like the
Peeps.
Mother and father. I think we got it here. Last one here.
What kind of good candy do they have on Father's Day?
No one knows.
Like black licorice? That's it.
Guys, last one is, we didn't do this. It's damed actors. So all the damed actors and sitcom characters. So we must go through the damed actresses and actors. Julia Andrews, Olivia Newton-John, Maggie Smith, Judi Dench, Angela Lansbury, Helen Mirren, Elizabeth Taylor, could you believe it? Emma Thompson, Vanessa Redgrave, Twiggy. Twiggy was actually knighted. Lucille, and then it's the sitcom characters: Lucille Ball, Selena Meyer from Veep, Liz Lemon from 30 Rock, Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec, Peg Bundy from The Married with Children.
What is going on here?
Maria Rose. I can't remember what that one's from. I already forgot what that one's from.
Moira Rose was.
No.
Yeah.
What was it from?
Moira Rose is from Schitt's Creek.
Yes. Thank you. I added that because I loved that character so much. And then the nanny, Buffy, Murphy Brown, and Blanche.
Rue McClanahan.
So, Girk, you seem top notch for this. Girk, where do you want to start?
I would like to see Angela Lansbury performing as Leslie Knope.
Oh, that's fun. Wow. That's very Girk, or sorry, Clay. What do you think?
Shit, man. How about what is hard? Angela Lansbury is a good pull. It's just like a good pull. How about Emma Thompson as Murphy Brown? She seems like she's cut out for a serious role.
I love that. That's a very good pick. Ryan Bradford, what do you got?
Judi Dench, Peg Bundy.
Danny Woodhead, what do you got?
Elizabeth Taylor's Blanche.
Oh yeah, like the seductress.
That's actually really good, Danny. That's really good. Rob Nielsen, what do you got?
I think Maggie Smith could do Liz Lemon.
Oh, that'd be fun. Okay, I could see it. I like it. All right, let's go back to our good friend Robert Gerke.
Probably Vanessa Redgrave as Lucille Ball, just because they're both redheads.
Oh yeah, that makes. Oh, see, this guy's thinking. Clayton.
I think she's a redhead, right?
I don't know. Close enough. Clayton Scrivener, what do you think?
Picking up the scraps here. Just kidding.
These are great artists here, please.
Helen Mirren doing Moira. That works.
Oh, that does work.
That works.
She has the range. I think you're right.
I think it definitely has a range.
Okay, so we're gonna do.
And she's kind of like a fashion icon. Moira fancies herself as quite the.
Who do we go next, Girk?
The fashion icon.
Girk, what do we got?
Oh, I just did Vanessa Redgrave.
Ryan Bradford. Ryan Bradford.
I mean, this is hot stuff. Have give someone else a shot.
Oh, I guess we do Olivia Newton-John as Buffy.
Whoa, that's a series. That's
you
watch Buffy though. I mean,
that leaves us with some pretty. These are
Danny Woodhead. Danny
tough.
Woodhead.
Oh, you have
So Selena Meyer from Veep, the nanny. We all know the nanny. Julie Andrews and Twiggy.
I mean, I guess Julie Andrews would have to be the nanny.
Yeah, she could do more. She could do with more with that.
Like,
oh my God,
all I could think of. Like, yeah,
Twiggy as Selena Meyer. I do like that a lot. People.
See, I thought Twiggy is Buffy just because of the one name thing, but we'll go with this. Look,
anyway, if anyone feels strongly otherwise, I mean, please. I already fucked this up. Selena Meyer. Fuck it. We're already done with it. People!
Polly Glenn.
Clay, I don't know if you saw the word go out. Ryan's going to be back that week. When do you want to do the 5th anniversary? Ryan is going to be coming back.
Whenever we can get people together.
I mean, we could push it to like June. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. Or should we try to keep it closer to when we actually had our 5th anniversary?
Well, it's already passed.
It's already passed. Doesn't really matter.
I just need to reserve the tux.
Ryan, when is the week you're off of school?
The week we get out, last week in May. So
are you having?
What about your spring break? Oh, you guys, the spring breaks don't match up.
Yeah, because I'm gone that week. Ryan, what are you have plans that week?
I don't think so.
Why don't we do a Vegas show for our 5th anniversary?
That would be sweet.
Well, I'm just saying.
From the El Cortez in Las Vegas.
Exactly,
Nevada,
live
just the 5th anniversary.
from the original 47.
Do you remember what week in May, Ryan?
Last week? So the 26th.
Well, that's Memorial Day.
That's Memorial Day. And then I have 3 days of school after that, and then I'm finished.
All right, let's talk about it. It just seems like it doesn't matter. Let's do our 5th anniversary where maybe we could all be together, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. But that would be really fun. We have our 5th coming up. Let's all talk about it offline about when our 5th anniversary will be. We must do what we do always when we end the show. We go through everyone and see what their thoughts on the show were. Danny Woodhead, you joined last. Thoughts on the show?
Great show. I think it was great. I would like to add a little bit of something. If you can give me another 90 seconds, if that's okay.
Please.
Announcement time on my end. Before the end of the year, my fatherly duties are doubling.
Whoa!
Wait, were you guys having twins?
Yep.
Yes way.
Oh, wait, you guys having twins?
Yes.
What? What?
No wonder you like Easter so much. You dropping, and there's eggs everywhere.
So you're not gonna have 37 kids running around your house?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Danny, Mazel Tov.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Oh my God.
It's a little bit more than yeah, it's a lot.
Oh my God, Danny, when's the when would that line up? When would it?
Due date's late October, but with twins they're normally early, so we're looking.
Well, I'm glad it's twins and not Sonny leaving you, because that would have been.
Could have gone either way. It was like touch and go there for a second.
Girk, same thought.
I have an announcement.
I have an announcement. I'm ready. My bachelor pass looking good. Who wants to party? Danny Mazel Tov, my good friend. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing.
There you
Rob, you have a lot going on in your life too, right?
Yeah, huge things. I got 2 things. One, Patrick said earlier that I think crocodilians evolved from dinosaurs. That's not true. Birds did. Crocodilians did not. They're all archosaurs, but I just have to make that correction.
Thank you.
And
I'm
then
so
also, Danny, it's time to schedule a vasectomy. The best day would have been before the day, but tomorrow is the next best day.
Point to Rob. Wow, amazing stuff. Clayton, you no, we always leave that. Gurky, final thoughts on the show here.
I mean, I was pretty worried because when you missed that shot, we decided it was going to be the worst show. I think this is, I mean, not good, but it's not the worst. So congratulations, we pulled it out of the fire. And I am also having twins.
2 large loads coming out of here. Gark, are you down for a late show next week? Are you down for a 10 p.m. post Red Wing game? Are you down for this?
I think so. I think that would be okay.
I think it'd be kind of fun. Whoever wants to stay for an hour, and then we have an hour late show, we'll try it out. We'll try it out next week. Ryan Bradford, final thoughts on the show.
Really good show. Had a lot of fun with the topics, the quiz, as always. Good
And
stuff.
also, you guys can always submit your topics if you think of one during the week.
Yeah, dude. I just need. I was just thinking that I need to like be more topic oriented throughout the week.
And then they can always alter. They can always change. Have other variations, so they can always alter. Think about that. And by the way, we go to the Chili Bowl himself, Clayton Scrivener. Final thoughts here tonight.
I just don't like that nickname.
I don't know why.
It's stupid.
I don't know.
It's no rip. That's a cool one. Come on, man. This is an unflattering T-shirt too.
Thoughts, Clayton Scrivener.
It was a good show up until about 10 seconds ago. Anyway, yeah, good show, man. I enjoyed the quiz quite a bit. Come on, man. You're distracting me. I'm trying to I enjoyed the birthing announcement. He's gone now, but congratulations.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Computer died. I flipped over my phone.
The first birthing announcement, I believe, in the 5 years.
I do think so. Late night show next week, Clay. Do you want to do that or do it on Tuesday? It doesn't matter to me. What do you
So
think?
I'm flying back from Vegas on Monday. I land around 8:30. So a late show with me is just fine.
Let's try a late show. And if it's a total catastrophe,
I have a big day at work the next day, so I can't stay up that late. But I'll hang.
all right. Well, you say that. Now I'm like, maybe we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All we'll do is figure out next week. More fun and merriment from Polyester Blend. I will say this. It is so clearly this week that our good friend, who is really throwing his genetic material all over the planet. We can't believe it, but we will say to him that he is, of course, Husky Boy of the show, Danny Woodhead, Husky Boy of the show. Way to go, and really just souring the planet with your genetic material.
I know.
We're going to do a music. If you want to hang out longer, we'll hang out for a second. Ryan, we love you. Goodbye. We'll be back.
Bye, guys. Congrats, Danny. That's awesome.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Arizona moon keeps shining from under the sky above. You know, pretty soon that big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. Blue shadows on the trail. Ugh, makes me so happy. Little cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal.
Little pal.
Dream of someone. Dream of Clay being in Vegas. He will take your bets. He will be your bookie. Watch out for your knees. If you don't pay him, he will come after you. That's a guarantee. Blue
shadows on the trail.
We miss Jeremy. We miss Jeremy tonight. We hope he gets home safe. Soft wind blowing through the trees. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream of another show. Clay, maybe even a used shop row next week. We figure out stuff ahead of time, so we just come in, do it. Jeremy, we hope, comes back safe and sound from UK. We want safe and sound Danny's future offspring to be great. We want Rob's dishes to be safe and sound. We want the next beer that Robert Gerke drinks to be as green as possible. We will be back next week